Okay, so I am just doing this as an example of one way to use Harmony Bloom, and probably for me the most used way is to make some type of melody or um, path that is kind of somewhat repetitive. Because typically, if I just want something extra random, I'll just play it in myself. But sometimes it's fun to use something that's kind of assisting you in a way, and you can come up with some interesting sounds. So there is a lot of exploring in Harmony Bloom, in my opinion. So I'm using Analog Lab here, the voices, which I never use voices, but this is fun. Um, so this is the augmented voices one. It's like a real choir type thing. There's also some of those in Omnisphere if you use that. Harmony Bloom. So this started with this preset that just came out. By the way, he just released version 1.2.9 at this moment, and he also, if you're on his on the Harmony Bloom's Mario Nito Worlds Discord, you can get the 60 presets he put. He added 60 more presets, and you can load them in. He shows you on a video if you uh, check his YouTube channel too. All right, back to where we were. So this is one of the presets, and I changed it a little bit because I the note duration wasn't good enough for what I was doing. So everything else is the way, and I transposed it down just to give it a little more because of where the voices were. I wanted them to sit a certain place. But anyway, you can see this is only two notes, and the length is only one bar basically at speed, and then the quantize and the offsets, the free offset versus the even offset, which is kind of like it's like a swing. The even offset is like a swing, and then of course he left on the quantize, which you can see works with these three here to keep it in time, using a sus2 and that's what you have going into here. So I just routed it into here and then added on this Valhalla vintage verb preset that I have. And then here's the chords that I created using scalar into here. I play in the chords. This is a preset pack with some dark gospel chords, and so I just use that. Then I have it going. I haven't recorded the MIDI yet but you'll see it's kind of got very repetitive pattern. But I like that for this portion of the song. I can always do something over the top of that. So let's record it in. And my phone is ringing off the hook. I apologize if you guys can hear that. I'm gonna have to mute it for just a second here. All right, so I recorded the chords in. Let's go ahead and record this in. Just arm the track here, right? Send in harmony into this one, and it's gonna record the MIDI. All right, so there you have it. That's what it looks like. You can see the notes are randomly, so nothing is hitting spot on. I mean, you got some velocity changes, right? That's the key. So it doesn't sound super. I mean, it's already repetitive, but it doesn't sound. It gives you some variation in it. So now I'm just gonna turn off Harmony Bloom by turning the end here off. Doesn't matter if I turn it off here, but I don't want it going through here, right? And then I can turn the record off. I dropped this down 12 dB because I just wanted to ride over the back of the track. And then from here you start building some drums maybe. It's just an idea I'm just using. go figure out which drums I want to use. So you gotta know. I'm probably gonna go with my Crew drum kit, which I think I like the most. I like the filthy ones. But I'm probably not gonna go with that one. I'm just gonna go with the regular premium ones that he has. Alright, let me stop it for a second. I want to hear what the kick sounds like before I put it in. Alright, cool. Now I will grab a snare real quick. I just like this snare. Let's use that. Alright, cool. Grab a hat from the premium studio single. Let's go with a medium velocity hat, which is fine. Real, I call it basic. All right, let's put the. I like to do my snares first. That's just me personally. That thing is so loud, so I'm gonna bring it down to about close to negative 6 dB down, and the reason is because I am going to, let's go ahead and Command J, get rid of this little tail end here. Do it again. All right, I'm going to add some reverb and stuff to that. When I go to mix, typically on my drum bus, you'll see I use a little distortion, and then I have a Valhalla for some air. So I usually turn that on. It's about right there. So you still see it's kind of loud still. Kind of a loud. Let's see this one. All right, let's do some kicks real quick. That's okay. I messed up and I'm not worried about it. I just want to give you guys an example. And let's see. I think it was right around here. I messed up. Yeah, that's it right there. This should be. Get rid of this one. I didn't want to double. I just wanted. Okay, cool. Let's get out of there. Put the mixer away for a second here. Command, drop over there. All right, cool. So let's do some hats real quick. So I like to figure out which pitch I'm going to use. I might turn the filter on it. Let's just play with it, see what it sounds like. All right, let's just do it. Just something simple. I'm not really trying to go all out here. I'm just trying to get something somewhat basic down. I'm going to quantize, and then I'm going to do some humanize on it and see if that. Okay, I'm going to go up here and check these kicks. So one of the things I like to do, you don't have to do this, but the kick that sits on the one, I feel like, in my opinion, just needs to be quantized. Okay. I'm just going to quantize all of them. And then I can always do the humanization on them and fix them later. Alright, and then let's go in here and quantize this. Ooh, some of these are really off. Okay, cool. Let's go in here and do the same here. And then we'll just fix. There you go. And then you can always just humanize some more if you want them a little bit off the grid. There you go. All right, so now we have. Man, I feel like these snares or something is hitting way off. Maybe it's just that snare, the way it sounds. Let's pick a different snare, because I don't like the way that's sounding. All right, so studio hi-hats. Let's pick a different. We'll just take that. All right, let's see how that sounds. Woo. That's much better. It sounds better. It's on. These kicks and stuff is hitting. They supposed to, but I'm just saying. So then let's work on getting the bass done, right? So then, and I'm just showing you, so then you learn what bass notes you need. Okay, there's your bass notes. Boom. So now we'll just go in and work on bass. And on this one, I want to know what chords I played. So we got, what is this? G, C, G sharp, D. All right, let's try to work with something there. Let's do that again. Going. All right, so for lazy purposes right now, I'm just gonna drag that down, get rid of all these top notes. I don't need them. Get rid of these, and this follows that, so now you can, there's another note in there I need to get rid of. Yeah, it's up top. and more notes that I'm missing. Where are those other notes? Okay, yeah, they're up there. Okay, cool. All right, so quick tip, my personal thing, hold down E in this particular one and draw in a line. Okay, and then just give it some variation in the velocity. And then you could do this on just random ones. I'm just picking the third one as an example. Do it there, same thing. Just give it some random velocity there. Bring that down a little bit. Bring that down. Okay. And then so that it doesn't play all the way the same every time, or at least not 100% that way, bring the variation down a little bit, and then that can give you a little randomness. So that's a little bit better, right? I mean, it's not, of course, I can make it better by sitting here playing it until I get it, but just for the sake of the video, so I'm trying to hurry it up. And I think that's that one, yeah. So that was a pretty simple way to do it. Just use the bass notes of the, or the root notes of the chords, and then put some slices. If you want to vary it up even more, you could do more slices in little spots, and then drop volumes and changes. It's just like, you know, switching a playing a bass and just using your two fingers to strum it rhythmically, I would say. So you could do like, let's do one right here. We'll split here, and we'll split here. And then basically what I would say this is like making a turnaround. Just stay in the key that you're in. This colors on here are not in key because I didn't change it up here. By the way, if you're wondering, so you have to know. So I'm gonna do that. And then if I remember right, something like that, maybe, or I'd prefer to go. Let's go there. Okay, just the volumes on these two. All right, so just to give it some variations. Oh, and another thing you can do is play octaves. So, like if you play this note, so we're playing, what is that, a D? So we could do an octave here. So just send that note to that D and then bring it back. So you just play an octave. See, like that, just to give it some variation. So it's not playing just straight notes across. Sometimes you want to hold the note, but it's nice to have some variation in the bass so that the bass has a little push there. Anyway, not here to give bass lessons. That's, you know, whole different thing. We could talk about that on another one, of trying to create bass without playing it, but I'm not going to try to do that right now. Anyway, just wanted to show you Harmony Bloom really quick, throw a track together, not too stressful at all doing this, and then some chords to give it that, a little bass, and boom, you have a basic layout for a track, and now you can start building on what you already got. All right, that's it for this video.